sleep. Could you ever love someone like me? Like me? Ouch! Okay. We're good, you guys. Ugh, I really hope that spider doesn't show back up. Okay. Welcome back to RavenNightTalks. I'm Raven. Let's get into this. Hiya! Everybody was kung fu fighting. I got this stuck in my head because I'm Jacob. Okay. How do I start this again? I'm like kind of like going blank. Like my mind's kind of like going blank because I'm tired. Okay, so as you can clearly tell, this is going to be one of my more like deep podcasts, or whatever you want to call it, meaningful podcasts, where like I don't talk really about more fun topics. I talk about more like meaningful and like more like, what's the word? You know what I mean? Like not really like, it's like more serious, like, you know, like boba tea, gnarly, but like that's what this podcast is. I got a new light. If you check back in my other videos, whenever I did more of like meaningful podcasts, I had a heart light right here, but it kind of fell and it's down underneath my bed and I'm too lazy to grab it and plug it back in. Plus I feel like the blue light matches this better because I feel like it gives it more of like a oh my gosh, it gives it more like a serious look to it, you know what I mean? Or like, I wouldn't say sad because it's like, it's not sad. I'm not sad, but like, you know what I mean, right? You get it. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and go into this first topic because I am really tired, and no offense, I would really like to get this over with, or I can go to bed. Anyways, first topic. What's a memory? Oh, hold on, we need Bluey. Almost forgot Shiver. What's a memory that feels like a wound you can't stitch up? That sounds really dramatic, but I was thinking about that because I went to go film yesterday, but it was like 1 a.m. My parents were asleep, right? I'm going to tell you all a story real quick before I get into that. I was going to record last night because it's a Tuesday night now and I have to rush edit this tomorrow. That way I can get it out by 5:30. But I was going to record yesterday, that way I had the full Tuesday to edit and stuff, and I can take breaks and stuff and I don't have to rush. But I didn't. My battery in the camera was about to die and I didn't have any other batteries in here, and I went to go check if my parents were still up, and they weren't, obviously, because it was like 1 a.m. But I went to go record. I recorded for like a minute, but then it died on me, and I went to go check if my footage was still there, and it deleted itself. So we are back. I took a shower today. I took a shower today and it felt amazing. And I also have chocolate for later too because I'm on my period, unfortunately. I think I'm about to get off of it though, thank goodness. So we're okay. Anyways, and I thought about this a lot last night because I'm like, if I'm gonna record tomorrow, I need to like know what I'm gonna say and stuff. So that's like kind of like the whole reason I started talking about that. Anyways, the question. What's a memory that feels like a wound you can't stitch up? Sounds fairly dramatic, I know. I want you to say very and really at the same time, and I said rarely. Forget it. Anyways, I think, to be honest, any memory with my childhood friend, I'm not going to say her name, but if she watches this video, or if really anyone from like my old school or something watched this video, I think they would know who I'm talking about. My childhood friend, I think, we didn't like do anything like to each other. We just kind of like drifted apart whenever she like got me like thinking about school and stuff, and she really like got me like to join school. And I joined, right? And we just kind of like drifted apart. And we haven't really spoke a whole lot. We're still friendly to each other, obviously. Like, I still, like, I kind of miss our friendship because it's like, it was such a good friendship, but like, I don't know, like, it's gonna be awkward if we like get it back. I don't know. And like, I'm never gonna be able to see like anyone really from that school. So I feel like there's no point. Well, I talked to one person from there. One person still. And like we don't get to see each other that much, so I'm like, there's really no point in talking to anyone there if I'm never gonna be able to see them, because like they can't like come over, like we can't hang out anymore. I'm not really allowed to go out and hang out with people like outside of my house or outside of like their house, so like it's not really gonna work out. What was I even talking about? Like, yeah, we're still like friendly to each other and stuff. Whenever we see each other in public, we'll wave and maybe talk a little, but it's not like we were like best friends for years. Like, I think we split up whenever we were whenever like I was like 12, and no, maybe 11 to be honest, because I joined school while I was 11. Yeah, 11. We kind of drifted apart, and I forgot what else I was gonna say. We were like friends for like years because our moms used to be like, they're still friends, but like they were friends and stuff. So we kind of just like bonded and stuff. I can't remember like when we met, but I think it was in kindergarten. So like 3, 4. I don't know, but we were friends for a while. So I think any memory like with like her and stuff is like a wound I can't stitch up, because it's just like, oh my gosh, like I miss that, but like at the same time, like how am I supposed to get it back? I can't really get it back. And also I think we've like changed so much, so I feel like it'd be kind of awkward getting to know each other again, because we've changed a lot. Like I changed a lot. My brother's talking to someone. It's really getting on my nerves because it's like gonna be in the background because they're talking so loudly. Anyways, next topic. Who was the first? Oh gosh, who was the first person? I just read it fully. Who was the first person to make you feel insecure about your body? So, Fortnite. Anyone? Fortnite. This is Camp to our quote. Oh my gosh, I wish I could play Fortnite right now. Anyways, probably the first person to make me feel insecure about my body was a couple people from school. I got told behind like by my friends and stuff that like certain people would call me fat behind my back and stuff. So I actually won't name them, and I'm gonna keep it them. That way, like it doesn't exclude like a gender, because I don't want anyone finding out who I'm talking about. But I've definitely been called fat in school by a lot of people because I was really confident in my body. I literally before I went to 7th grade, I went shopping for clothes. And I was really confident, so I was gonna wear a crop top, like. But I stopped wearing them. I started wearing hoodies and baggy t-shirts, as I'm doing now, because I started getting insecure in my body because people were talking about behind my back and calling me fat and body shaming me and just being just like so mean. And I didn't really get too sad about it. I just like got insecure. Like I didn't cry about it. At least from what I remember, I didn't cry. But it was just like so upsetting because like I think it was one of the people I liked too. Like I think it's like one of the people I used to like and stuff like called me like fat, and I just like I don't know. I kind of forgot. I don't remember a lot from whenever I was in school. I don't remember a lot. But yeah, that's probably there's a couple people from that school who made me insecure about my body. And I think that they were the first people, yeah. Anyways, next topic. I unfortunately only have 2 more topics because I really thought I was going to talk for longer on each of those. I can tell a story after this, though. After these 2 topics. Before I do the quote of the day or night, whatever time it is for you. The last one is a hot take, though. I don't really know if it's a hot take, but what's the part of your identity that's tied to your insecurities? A part of my identity that is tied to my insecurities is probably being non-binary. That's kind of like why I go by like Raven and stuff in this channel. Because I don't like my dead name. It just doesn't fit me, you know? Like I feel like Raven fits me. Like Raven, like, this is Raven. Like, this isn't me. That sounds very dramatic. But it just makes me feel like I'm weird, and I'm just like, what's the word for it? Like, I'm not, like, I'm weird, I'm an outcast, and, like, I'm just, like, not normal, is what it makes me feel like. Because I don't identify as being, like, feminine. I'm not a girl, and I'm not a boy. And I'm just, like, kind of, like, in the middle. Like, I'm not even, like, in the middle. I'm, like, here's the girl and boy, and I'm, like, over here. Like, that's, like, where I am. And it just, like, I think it's tied to my insecurities because I don't know how to explain it, how it's tied to my insecurities. But I'm also afraid that, like, my family isn't gonna respect it, to be honest. I don't know their take on people because we don't really get into that stuff, but I don't know. I don't know how to explain how it's, like, tied to my insecurities, you know. All I can say is that being non-binary is tied to my insecurities somehow in a way I can't explain fully. Like, I'm not good at explaining things. Watch my other videos, you'll see I'm not good at explaining things at all. So I need to get better at that. But, like, if I figure out how to explain it while I'm editing this video, I will cut right now. So do your thing. Cut. Okay, hello. So it is me from the future editing this. I'm gonna keep my phone down though because I don't have any makeup on right now and I look really dumb, so I don't feel like filming myself. But I did figure out how to explain it, and I wrote it on my docs today, like, trying to figure out how to explain it. So I'm gonna go ahead and read this real quick. Being non-binary is tied to my insecurities because I'm constantly worried about how people will see me. Like, will they accept me? Will they even try to understand? Or am I just going to be misgendered and ignored? There's this fear that people won't take my identity seriously, or worse, they'll turn it into a debate instead of respecting who I am. And on top of that, I have to hide this huge part of myself from people in my life who aren't safe, which makes the insecurity so much heavier. It's exhausting feeling like I can't fully be myself without risking rejection or judgment. So that's how I couldn't explain it last night, and forgive me, I was really tired, so I couldn't explain well, but that is how it's tied to my insecurities. And then I'll be back. I'm back, right, guys? I'm back. And now you guys know how it's tied to my insecurities. So thanks, future me, for doing that. Anyways, I'm gonna get into the last topic. Wow. Don't worry, I'm telling a story after this last topic because, it's kind of like a short video right now. I'm only at 12 minutes and 20 seconds. Anyways, my hot take is beauty standards should not be a thing. Because beauty, like, social media beauty standards, like, I'll post a lip syncing video, get maybe 50 likes, and I'll do the same audio, the same movements as as a girl who's blonde with blue eyes or something, or brunette with brown eyes or whatever, and they'll get millions of likes. I get 50. Because, like, it's just, it's so stupid. Like, beauty standards shouldn't be a thing. Like, everyone's beautiful. Everyone's pretty. Everyone's handsome. Everyone's gorgeous. Everyone. Like, it doesn't matter if you're blonde, brunette, red hair, ginger, curly hair, wavy hair, straight hair, black, white. It's like, it doesn't matter. Everyone's beautiful. I don't think that's really a hot take unless people actually disagree with me, which you shouldn't disagree with me. Like, unless you're, like, everyone's bodies are beautiful too. Like, unless you're, like, not healthy, unless your body isn't healthy, then yeah, like, you need to, like, if you're, oh my gosh, I don't want to say this and get, like, canceled or something, but if you're not healthy, then yeah, you're gonna need to, like, either, like, lose weight or gain weight or something, like, if it's not healthy. But if you're healthy and your body just looks like that normally, like, it's beautiful. Like, no one's gonna, well, people are gonna judge you, but they're stupid. Like, my microphone just fell. Like you're beautiful no matter what, like what your body looks like, or what your hair color is, or what your eye color is, or like how you look. Like no one's obviously gonna be perfect. Like no one's perfect. Like everyone has like insecurities, but like it's just like you're just beautiful. Okay, I don't know how else to explain it. As you can clearly tell, not gonna explaining things. I apologize. Wow. I don't know how to like put it into words. Like I just don't think beauty standards should be a thing. Like, because it puts everyone into a mindset where they need to change everything about themselves. Because I used to be insecure about my hair color because I would get no bit. Oh, I can't cuss. I'm gonna cuss just one time. I wouldn't get no bitches with this hair color while I was in school, so I really wanted to dye it. Like brunette or blonde or whatever, but like obviously I don't really think I could dye my hair brunette. I don't know. I don't know. It's the hair color is hard to dye. But I realized after a little bit that like just because I'm a redhead, like doesn't mean like no one will like me. That's just the people there. It wasn't their type or whatever, and their type was always blonde or brunette. So I was like, if I change my hair color, like they'll like me, right? And that's like not a good mindset. And I was very insecure about my hair. And then once I left school, I chopped it off, and I started liking it a lot better because I wasn't in that mindset, because I wasn't surrounded by people who were constantly like making fun of me and calling me a leprechaun and shit. When that's not even leprechaun hair. It's like auburn. Like a leprechaun has ginger hair. I'm not a ginger. This is not ginger hair. Ginger's like a bright orange. This is like auburn. Which is also really rare. Which is why my parents will really let me dye it. Like much. What was I even talking about? I low-key forgot. I think I'm gonna stop it there. But like, it's just, beauty standards shouldn't be a thing. Should not be a thing. Sorry. On the paper, the word "not" is in all capitals and underlined 2 times, so I just had to go not a thing. Anyways, let's move on to my story. What was it? Oh yeah. So, I think it was Sunday night. Yeah. No. Yeah, Sunday night. I was chilling in my room, right? I was watching Cam Tour, one of his like full streams. By the way, if you know who Cam Tour is and you like watching his streams, if you follow Cam Tour VODs, VOD, I don't know if I'm saying that right, VODs, VODS, I'll put a picture of it on my screen right here. If you like Cam Tour, go subscribe to that because that needs more subscribers, because he's so funny. I love Cam Tour. He's hilarious. Like, his streams are just so fun. Anyways, and it's also hilarious to see him get scared by horror games. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was sitting in my bed, like blanket over me, watching Cam Tour, like full stream on Cam Tour VODs, VODS, whatever. And I just so happened to catch something in the corner of my eye move. I was sitting like right here, and I just so happened to catch something moving in the corner of my eye. I looked down, a fucking spider. Like, this big. A spider that big on my bed. This is gonna sound dramatic, I froze. I was sitting right here, a spider was like right here on my blanket. So I had my blanket like over me, so I threw it over. Like, I didn't like throw it over, I just quickly like moved it to the side, and like Bluey accidentally like went over the spider, so I didn't see where it went. So I ran immediately out of the hallway, and I was freaking out. Everyone else was asleep in the house, so I did not know what to do. I was debating on whether or not making up like my mom and dad. I didn't want to get in trouble for being up late, but it was like 2 a.m. I think. But I eventually just like said like, okay, well, I need to get someone because I need to go back to bed. So I woke up my mom, and she actually wasn't that mad that I was up. And she came in my room, and we had to literally take everything off my bed, my full mattress and everything off and onto the ground. And the spider was like on this wall, like down here, like behind this pillow, like down here, like beside my bed. Oh, it's a blanket. Sorry. And she tried getting it, but I have, like, obviously there's bars underneath this, so it was hard to get it. And then it jumped underneath my side table, and my mom threw my sandal at it that she had in her hand. And she missed. Like, I think she injured it, but then it crawled underneath the trim and went into the wall. And I'm really scared it's going to come back, but I don't know when it's going to come back, and I'm really scared. I'm really scared for that moment and that day to come. Also, my birthday's almost here. So it's gonna be posted not this Saturday because my birthday is on this Saturday, but hopefully next Saturday. Hashtag maybe, hashtag hopefully. I really hope I can get it edited in time. Let's hope, guys. I apologize if it doesn't come out next Saturday. It probably will though, because I will have a lot of time to edit fully, and yeah, whatever. You know what I mean. So, fortunately, that's my story. On how hold on, because we sat here for like another 30 minutes trying to see if it would come back out of the trim to kill it fully. It didn't. It stayed in the wall, so I'm really scared because what if it's like watching me right now? I told my mom, if it jumps on my face in the middle of the night and bites my face off, I'm going to scream. She's like, I don't think it's gonna bite your face off. And like, you don't know that. Like, what if it's poisonous? And she said it didn't really look like a poisonous spider. So I think we're good. It's not poisonous, but it might bite me, which I'm really hoping it doesn't. But yeah. So that is my story and how I tried to kill a spider and how a spider landed on my bed. Somehow got on my bed. I don't know how, because I had cheese balls too. I had like a bowl of cheese balls, and I just so happened to look down at my bowl of cheese balls and I saw it right next to it. I almost screamed whenever I saw it, but I didn't, luckily. I just don't understand, why do bugs always come into my room? Not to mention the fact I've had 5 frogs in my room before. They come in through my freaking air conditioner. Like, go to someone else's room, why mine? Like, especially when I hate frogs, bugs, and gross bugs and frogs. Like, get out of my room. I don't want you here. No one wants you here. I don't want you here. I bet you my mom doesn't want you here because I have to go wake her up every single time because I'm not touching a bug. I would have killed the spider by myself, but I was afraid it was going to jump at me and then bite my face off. So I went to go get my mom, and then we didn't get to kill it because, yeah, it kind of went into the wall. But, I just don't understand why they have to come into my room. Like, get out. No one wants you here. I don't want you here. Go bother, like, my brother Jacob or something, please. Anyways, that was my story on how I saw a spider and I almost cried. And I somehow still slept in here after that. Anyways, let's go ahead and do the quote of the night or day, whatever time it is for you. I don't know what time it is. You could be watching this in... Actually, no, you could be watching this in Japan. I don't know. Anyways. This one's kind of a bit random. I just so happened to think of this at like 3 a.m. I normally think of these quotes because I sometimes just write the topics first, and then like I have to like think of a quote to put, and I'll be thinking for like an hour straight, and then I'll just like write something down that comes to mind. Anyways, this is really random. I just read it. Your scars aren't proof of weakness. They're a map of where you've dared to love, fight, and refuse to disappear. Random, I know, and really dramatic. These quotes are supposed to be dramatic, by the way. I hope you know that. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss another video. There will no be video... What? There will be no video this Saturday because I don't have time to record a vlog because I know I'm not going to be doing anything this week. But there will be a birthday vlog next Saturday. So be prepared. Hopefully next Saturday. Hashtag maybe. Hashtag hopefully. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Bye.